Well, 'tis spooky time once again, and it's gonna be spooky time for the entirety of October. So head over to Deimos and to the Knights of Naberus known, which is basically just the Necralisk. Once there, head over to Daughter and select Naberus Treats. This is what the event is all about. You can buy a bunch of random stuff with mother tokens. Now, since this is a yearly event that happens every October, most of this stuff is pretty much the same as the last time. But that doesn't mean there isn't some cool stuff in here. Also, all of this stuff is pretty damn cheap, so if you really want to, you can get it all in like an evening or two. So what kind of stuff do we have on offer? Well, we have the spooky Naberus ephemera, which makes bats fly all around you. This is a pretty cool ephemera. Then we have a bunch of Day of the Dead skins, as well as the Basmu and Seti Lacera blueprints. Then you can also get the Ballroom Simulacrum. This is so much better than the base game Simulacrum, mainly because it doesn't have any holes for the enemies to fall into. It also spawns all the enemies in one place instead of spreading them out across 3 different platforms. But anyway, following that we have a bunch of cosmetics, we have some glyphs, a Necramech skin, and the Hallows Eve color palette, which is some nice colors in it. Then we have some Orbiter decorations, like the Stalker Noggle, as well as the Naberus Mobile, and then we have 2 more ephemeras. The Spinneret ephemera covers your Warframe in cobwebs, and the Nyctelis ephemera gives you like demon/bat wings. Then there is more cosmetic stuff, including the Revenant Vania helmet blueprint, which is quite nice, as well as the blueprint for the sheath, as well as the haunted interior decorations, which spookifies your cockpit. Then we have all the bits and bobs for the sheath. We followed that up with a bunch of emblems and a Day of the Dead skin for the Gamma Core, and we top it off with the Arlo's flame decoration, male and female devotee Noggles, and then the Arlo Noggle statue. Now, getting mother tokens is super easy. It's kind of like the generic currency on Deimos, so you just do bounties and you're gonna get a bunch of them fairly quickly. The one I would recommend is level 40 to 61, which gives you 130 per run. The reason I like to do this one specifically is because it doesn't require too much gear, so you can bring some fun stuff in there, though if you want to, you can do the Steel Path one, which gives you slightly more, but it requires significantly more gear. Or if you just want to chill out, you can also do the Endless bounty, which is either Artifact Hunt or Endless Excavation, and while this one doesn't give you that many mother tokens to begin with, every time you finish a rotation, the next rotation will give you more. So it starts off slow, but if you stay there long enough, it's actually pretty good. The bounties are also really good for just getting random stuff, like you can get parts for Zaku, mods from the Karnis and Saxon mod sets, a bunch of Aya, as well as loads of other stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie here, the new items this time around are pretty meh. We have the Gamma Core Day of the Dead skin, then we have the Frightening Flock and Taunting Tam emblems, Somber Stalker and Hounding Kubro sigils, and then the Lua Knight's glyph. That's it. So a skin, 2 emblems, 2 sigils, and a glyph. Plus, there are no Plague Zoo parts and no Exodia Arcanes either, which were in the shop last year. Though I think the reason for this is they want to run Plague Star before the end of the year, which is where you normally get them, so it makes no sense to sell them now. Also, while the new items, in my opinion, are kind of meh, I do understand why they didn't put too much effort into this, because, you know, we're getting Abyss of Dagath, a pretty significant update that reworks a lot of stuff in 2 weeks. But anyway, that's it for this quick Knights of Naberus video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, I would like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your support. And if you would like to become a channel member as well, by the way, you can check out the memberships and stuff down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.